Hey guys, I just decided to come on today to talk about a couple of things that I've been impressed with. So I went to the great trouble to find dupes or very, very similar products for. One of them is a much raved about mascara from Benefit called theyre. This is a great mascara, and the brush is kind of your standard plastic / rubber bristle brush. So the bristles are quite short, and when you put it on and you move it back and forth, it does a very good job of coating the lashes. If you like fullness, I don't know that this is the product for you. I tend to go for definition versus fullness. So I really like this mascara. Now, I also have loved for a really long time this other mascara from Rimmel called Sexy Curves. There it is. And I think these two products are very, very similar in consistency and the way that they apply. The Rimmel one has a very unique wavy brush. Now, the benefit of this, it's also the plasticky rubbery one, not the long bristle type. The benefit of this is, again, when you're putting it on and moving it up and down, it coats and fines lashes that may be missed by those big fluffy bristle brushes. If you're interested in theyre but don't fancy forking out the money for it, you can get a comparable and equally good product. This is my go-to mascara. I use other mascaras and I keep going back to Sexy Curves by Rimmel. I have here Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And this is a holy grail product for a lot of people because it's a matte bronzer and it blends beautifully. It's a, show you, it's a matte bronzer and it doesn't muddy up on your face. At least it doesn't on mine. It's a nice build where you can put it on quite sheer. I don't know if you can see that. Let me do it on the other hand. So there it is, your matte bronzer. Right there. It's a great color for contouring. It's a great color for bronzing. It's just a nice, and I would classify it as a neutral brown. Not heavy on the orange, not super heavy on the brown. It has warmth to it, but it's not too warm. It's not orangey. You're not going to look lumpalicious once you put it on. I really like this product. It's great. So I went about trying to find a comparable, inexpensive drugstore brand. It's hard to find a matte bronzer. It's just hard to find a matte bronzer. Why that was an open-ended statement, I don't know. It is hard to find a matte bronzer. A lot of them have, especially in the last year or two, a lot of them have a lot of shimmer to them. And shimmer is really pretty, but it has its place, and especially on, when you're young, you can wear shimmer up the wazoo. You can go out the door, as far as I'm concerned, you could go out the door looking like a glitter ball and still rock it. But as you get older and become, I mean, look, if you want to go out like a glitter ball, go out like a glitter ball. That's your own prerogative. But for me, I enjoy controlled shimmer, like a little bit across the top of my cheekbones, maybe some on my brow bone. If I'm wearing something strapless or low, something across the décolletage. So matte bronzers are super handy, especially for contouring. I think the most comparable one that I found is actually a compact makeup. It's not being marketed as a bronzer. This is by Milani and it's from their Mineral range, and this one is Natural Tan, number 106. So let me get to the comparing. So this one comes in a compact, and underneath here you have a mirror, blind G, and a little sponge, which is, it also has the aerated bottom. Oh yeah, put my hand in front of it. It has the aerated bottom to let your sponge breathe, because God knows you don't want any of our little sponges suffocating. Anyway, let me get on to the compare and contrast. So I'm going to put a little bit of that. First of all, this is super highly pigmented. I think you can still see a little bit of the hoola here. So this here is hoola, and that one there is the Milani mineral foundation. I'm going to rub it along next to it. Now there's a slight variance in shade, but what gets me again with these is the consistency of these two is very, very similar. Now, so this one here is the hoola bronzer, and this one is the Milani Compact Makeup in Natural Tan. They're very, very similar, and they apply incredibly similarly. Similarly, is that a word? They blend out. In fact, I'd say the Milani is a little bit softer. Did I say something bad? And a little bit more blendable. It just, to me, and for my skin tone, being quite fair, the Milani one is a better match. So go figure. So I will be repurchasing that Milani one as soon as I run out. Alright, well I hope you found some of that helpful and informative and possibly just a smidge crazy. So again, if you want me to have a look for any dupes for products, leave me a comment and I'd be happy to do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.